Well, good afternoon, viewers. Actually, it's still morning. 10:44 a.m., July 23rd. I'm headed to Brampton to start with, and then if that goes well, we're going to drive on to the East Coast. So I'm going to reset my trip odometer. Oops. Trip
Car ahead
one.
moving.
Going to reset this trip odometer. I expect I'll have to charge 5 times between here and Toronto.
Obey traffic laws, be alert and use voice commands while driving. Please drive to highlighted route.
I'm going to try to use the Tesla supercharger stations. I should be able to. I've charged 100% and the guessometer says I have 525 kilometers of range. But I'm going to stop in Terrace Bay, White River, Wawa, and then the Sioux. We'll see how this goes. So I've driven for an hour and 10 minutes and done 100 kilometers. The nav system has plotted me to charge at White River, but I'm going to stop at Terrace Bay because it's only about, well, you can see 313 kilometers to White River. That's where it's expecting me to charge, but I'm going to charge at Terrace Bay because I feel better to be proactive and not pass a supercharger in case there's a problem with the next one. So I changed my mind. Although if the charger in White River was anything other than Tesla, I wouldn't have chanced it. But according to this, I got an hour and a half to White River, and I should have 15% charge by the time I get there. I got 150 kilometers to go, and I got 210 kilometers of range. So I'm gonna stop for dinner. That'll be about 3 o'clock. Well, we made it to White River. 412 kilometers in 4.5 hours. We got 16% battery remaining, 67 kilometers range. Now we're gonna see if we can use the Tesla app to charge. So 101 kilowatts added in 58 minutes, just enough time to go for a bite to eat at A&W. And I'm not sure if I can make the Sioux from here because that guessometer is probably not quite right. But as you drive it, it gets much more accurate below 60%. So I'm going to see if I have to, if it looks like it, I'll stop in Wawa and top up, because it's about 380 kilometers, I think, from here to the Sioux. So I tried to drive from White River to Sault Ste. Marie. Got just past Wawa, and the highway's closed. Washout. So I turned around and came back to Wawa. The police officer said it could be, last time it was washed out was 2 days. I don't think there's any way around it. I don't know exactly where it's washed out. So I came back and rented a hotel room in Wawa for the night, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Well, good morning. Nice rainy day today. So the highway was closed last night. It's still closed and expected to be closed for probably another day and a half. So I'm taking a trip around. There's an alternate route, but it adds another 50 kilometers or so. If I had known that, I would have taken it last night, but I stayed in Wawa last night. So we're starting out this morning with 90% charge, and we're on our way to the Sioux. So I had to make another detour. The part of the highway coming back to Sault Ste. Marie from 129 was closed because of a washout. So I'm in Blind River, and I'm hopefully going to see if I can activate this IV charging station. Well, better than the level 2 chargers in Thessalon anyways, 50 kilowatts. So that was like an hour and 45 minutes because it was only putting out 35 kilowatts, but that's a lot faster than 7 kilowatts in Thessalon. Anyways, we're on our way to Sudbury now with 163 kilometers to Sudbury. Well, that's new. Coming into Sudbury, hands-free mode. So I'm in Sudbury. I learned something on this trip so far. CCS level 3 chargers are like washrooms to the elderly. Don't pass one up without using it. So I'm here at 54% fast charging. That station over there wouldn't work. What are we getting? 126 kilowatts. That's not bad. 50 cents a kilowatt hour. When it rains, it pours. Got a tornado warning. Should be standing in the at the charger in the rain. I'm almost charged to 90%. Are we having fun yet? Well, this has been fun. Driving through horrendous thunderstorms. Get to a Petro-Canada charging station that doesn't exist anymore, even though it's in the app. Oh well, need a co-pilot to check the plug score. Can't do that while you're driving by yourself. Anyways, I'm in Barrie at Electrify Canada. I had to download and install the app. We're going to get enough charge to make it to Brampton. So it's Friday morning in Brampton. I moved my truck over to the free level 1 or level 2 charger, and might as well pick up a little bit of a charge while I'm here. I'm gonna go for breakfast. Well, we're gonna go visit a friend today downtown Toronto, but I wanted to see what I drove all this time yesterday and the day before. Wrong one. 1,413 kilometers. Average 3.8 kilometers per kilowatt. Total of 19 hours of driving time, plus another 3 hours of charging time at least. Let's see, there was an hour in White River, 20 minutes in Wawa, 2 hours in, about 4 hours of charging time.